Hey people, it's Nias talking. Now this is a follow to my previous video that I did about the black family selling Manhattan Beach to LA County. Now I talked about in that video that I had suggestions about alternative ways for reparations to take place. Well, not to go along with cash reparations, not alternatives. And the big thing about this is tax exemption. Now, Tupac once made a famous saying in one of his raps, they take the tax out to pay the cops to knock the blacks out. And recently, whenever Professor Black Truth has made it clear that whenever black folks ask for tangibles, they come forth and say, well, we can't do something specifically for black people. We can do something for all groups of people. And it was that thing that Obama said, a rising tide lifts all boats. And the question to that is, how can it lift your boat when you don't even have one? So I propose this. Reparations paid as a tax exemption. All taxes. And that includes customs duties, everything. Property taxes, vehicle taxes, sale taxes, income taxes, corporate tax, all of them. Tax exemption. And people are like, how am I going? I only pay X amount of tax a year. How is that going to be? Actually, it has huge impacts. Now, let's say you earn $50,000 a year. Let's say all taxes that you pay, all of them amount to 30%, of your income. So that's $15,000. Over 10 years, that's $150,000. It gives you a lot of money to play with, invest, and to put towards things like a mortgage, home ownership. And the thing is, it also has other effects. So in some areas, property taxes are used as a means of gentrification. So you may have bought a house, your grandmother bought a house in the 50s when the house prices were rock bottom. And then as the land values go up, the property taxes go up. Now, poor grandma still lives in her house, but now on her pension, she can't afford it. Because her reparations is now paid as tax exemption, it doesn't matter the house is now worth, $5 million. She's still paying no taxes, so she doesn't have to get evicted or sell the house and be forced out of her neighborhood. And tax exemption has a huge impact. Taxes have been used as a means to target black people, the IRS. Because a lot of the times you can't just put people up on fake charges, especially rich and powerful people, but you can on the IRS. Everyone has to pay taxes, and if you haven't, it can be used as a way to put you on a lien on your home. It can be used to put you in jail. Look, remember what they did to Wesley Snipes? Remember what they did to him? They put him in jail for 3 years. So it can be used as a means to stop being targeted by the federal government, and especially a black businessman. If he doesn't have to pay taxes, it gives him a huge incentive. Even if he's making less money than a counterpart, he's still making money because he doesn't have to pay taxes. No property taxes, no sales taxes, no income taxes, none of them. So he's got a huge advantage. And like I said, it can give people an advantage, even if the current generation did as some people want and they squandered it, it would still go on. So, and people say, well, how long should tax exemption last? Well, it's been 400 years since the first the first African prisoners of war landed in Virginia. So 400 years. 400 years of tax exemption. Seems fair. And I think this is good. Every black person will benefit, and it can be passed down generationally over and over. And not only that, remember, Donald Trump loses money a lot, but his understanding of tax law allows him to keep making money. He had his first wife buried on his New Jersey golf course because that now makes it legally qualify as a cemetery and is now tax exempt. So anyway, please come rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.